Sex with a married man. Sex with a married man is nothing like you have had before. The thrill of having a piece of something forbidden makes the experience all the more satisfying. A married man is still a man, so what goes down for a normal guy, the married man will fancy as well. However, it is important to realize that with a married man, things must be kept quiet. Also, married men tend to like women who are confident and comfortable in their own skin, so it helps the situation if you are self-assured. Now let's get to the gist of the day. How exactly do you make love to a married man? Get comfortable, grab that glass of wine and let's talk. Read on while I let you in on all the secrets you need to know to make love to a married man. How to make love to a married man. Before we get into this, visit leavehiswife.com, link in description, to get a spell to make him leave his wife for you. The most magical thing about making love to a married man is not the sex itself. Sex in itself is always the same. What makes your experience more memorable and ultimately makes the man feel like sex with you is better is accompanying things like seduction or foreplay. Let's begin with tips and strategies on how to make love to a married man. Some tips will guarantee your success in the bedroom with a married man. You must do some things or know if your sexual experience will be memorable to the married man, and that's the goal. The goal is to please and satisfy the married man. If you want to give that married man the most mind-boggling sexual experience of his life, the tips listed below are for you. Look no further. 7 effective tips and strategies to make love to a married man. 1. Smell great. While perfumes boost your confidence, a good scent can increase a man's passion for you. Smelling great goes a long way in seducing a married man making love to you. From the soap, shampoo news to aftershave, cream deodorant to fragrances, every scent he uses matters. When you are trying to seduce a married man, go for seductive notes like jasmine and ylang ylang. Having a signature scent will also remind the married man of you when he smells it elsewhere. Use a great scent to drive any man crazy for you. 2. Flirt with a man via text. We live in an age where things are online. You meet and date online. In RL, you may never have the nerve to seduce a married man, but you can build sexual tension behind the comfort of your screen. Sexting is now more common than ever, and the good news is that it works. Don't be afraid to flirt with a married man via text, that is how many relationships begin. The other advantage of texts is that it takes away the awkwardness of flirting in person. When you meet the married man later post-tete flirting, things will go down much more smoothly because you already built rapport and sexual tension via sexting. 3. Focus on the foreplay. So many couples tend to ignore foreplay. This beats my understanding because foreplay is vital and goes a long way in making the sexual experience even more intense. You shouldn't ignore it. Now I know quickies have their place and are arousing and satisfying. But we must agree that nothing beats well-orchestrated, slow-paced, tantalizing foreplay before mind-blowing sex. The next time you are about to make love to a married man, try to incorporate some of these tips. 1. Talk to him dirty. 2. Tease him through the day. 2. Here is where sexting comes in handy. 3. Keep the sexual tension heightened. 4. Surprise him with foreplay outside down the bedroom. 4. Slip your hand down his pants while he is driving. 5. Look at him achingly. 5. The eyes truly are the window to the soul. 5. One look with desire burning in your eyes could give him an instant boner. 6. Brush your body on his arm or any part of his body for that matter. 7. Try dry humping. 7. Now I know dry sex has a bad reputation as being virgin sex, but in all honesty, there is nothing virgin about the sensations fro grinding on a man, for both of you. 8. Watch porn with him. Try any of the above tips for passionate and mind-blowing sex, thank me later. 4. Listen to him. There is no way you will ever know a man's fantasies and fetishes if you don't listen. Besides, men find a woman who listens to them particularly charming because it means you care enough to pay attention, and it makes him feel special. It is possible to drive a guy nuts by listening to him. 5. Speak with your body. If your eyes are the windows to your soul, then your face is a billboard. You know that song? You say best when you say nothing at all, it's true. Your body can convey a message better than your lips, so use it. The thing with body language is that, if properly done, it comes off as innocent. The man knows he is getting turned on in the man's mind, but he doesn't think you are aware of what you are doing to him. This intensifies his pleasure. Here are a few tips on how to speak with your body. 1. Try inviting gestures like stroking your own arm, leg, or face, parting of lips, stroking of objects such as a drinks glass implies sexual readiness. 1. Which man would resist that? 2. Lean in when you talk to him. This means that you want to be close to him. 3. Touch him. 3. You don't have to be obvious about this, it needs to come off as accidental. 6. Take a shot at strip dancing. Guys like sexual adventure, married or not. A striptease will entice and arouse a man. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to be a supermodel to be great at stripping. The only requirement is confidence. So give the married man a treat. It helps you to stand out because what are the odds that his wife or any other mistress has given him a striptease before? Almost zero. 7. Embody his sexual fantasy. Every man has a sexual fantasy. Having sexual fetishes and kinks is normal. And we all, to some extent, have a sexual fantasy. If you don't know what the married man's sexual fantasy is, ask him most preferably via text. If you can't fulfill his sexual desires, that's okay. Many guys don't expect their sexual fantasies to be met anyway. But if you can, by all means, give the man a feast. How to attract a married man sexually? Something very funny is that while a man can make advances at a woman anytime, often feel as women that you can't be upfront and let the guy know that you want to get into the sheets with him. But you can't deny the high from seducing a married man. The key to sexually attracting a married man is to be subtle about it. So here is a list of tricks and hacks to get any man weak on his knees in no time. 1. Speak with your eyes. There is a look that you give a man that straightaway conveys the "I want you now right here" message. Only a few men can give up such an opportunity. The easy thing about making a married man want to make love with you is that men are ever ready and willing to lay it down. Just the word, and he will do it for you. 2. Smile. I know you think there is nothing sexual about a smile, but you're wrong. A smile communicates friendliness and openness. A smile is also very active to many guys, but the most sexual aspect of the smile is that a genuine smile can come off as innocent. Now, many men find innocence and bashfulness so damn hot. You can't win anything by frowning, so smile. 3. Dress enticingly. Men are visual, but they are also territorial. A man would appreciate it if you can dress provocatively for him, but he would like it better if he knew that he was the only one that you grace the flashes of your skin. If you can invite him to your house, open the door for him dressed skimpily. Don't be shy about flashing some boobs or showing your thighs. Allow the guy to have some optical nutrition because it directly translates into sexual attraction, there and then. 4. Create sexual tension. When you have sexual tension, the sex tends to be intense and pleasurable. It feels like a release of inexplicable emotion and so damn good. You needn't worry about creating sexual tension. 5. Be confident or act like you are confident. Guys like confident women. Married men are no expedition. You see, confidence makes you come off as valuable. We all know that guys like high-value women. In a guy's mind, confidence equals value. It is just the way it is. Examples of texts you can use to seduce a man via text. 1. The asking for advice text. The key here is to act as naive as possible. 1. I want to buy things but am spoiled for choice. 2. Can you help me pick? Attach a photo of thongs. 2. Dildo or vibrator? 2. The role-play tease. Men love role-playing. Don't be fooled by the married man's serious face. Deep down, he is just a guy. We all know guys pretend games, especially a sexual one. 3. The I had a dream text. The thing with these texts is that you can claim anything. It's a dream, after all. The kinkier you can get it, the better. These are bound to turn a man's dick right on and make him want you like crazy. 1. I had a sex dream last night, and you were in it. 2. I am daydreaming about you only, naughtily. 4. The pun text. The pun text is a fun way to flirt. You can't go wrong with these. The thing with sex puns is that the text could just about mean anything. That's the fun part. 1. I'll show you mine after you show me yours. 2. I am so desperate to lick it. 3. Do you have something I could bless my ass cheeks with? Is it okay to sleep with a married man? It's not okay to sleep with a married man, especially if he hasn't divorced his wife yet. I wouldn't recommend anyone to sleep with a married man. But like we can't control ourselves sometimes, if it happened and you found yourself in love with a married man and probably already in his bed, just take a deep breath. Realize that you can't undo what you have done. However, prepare for the backlash and hatred because society will pay you nothing but harsh words if the affair comes out. If you must sleep with a married man, please keep it a secret, and secondly, don't get pregnant. The bottom line is that it has never been and never will be okay to sleep with a married man, but when has that ever stopped anyone? Never. Making love to a married man quotes. 1. A bachelor has to have an inspiration for making love to a woman. A married man needs an excuse. By Helen Rowland. 2. Never fall in love with a married man, it is not in your best interest. They make many promises they can't keep. By Ali Mack. 3. I only date married men. It makes me feel powerful when men desire me more than their wives. 4. Come closer until I no longer know where you end and where I begin. 5. Sex with a married man is so good because each time feels like revenge, sex. 6. Show me someone who has never fantasized about making love to a married man, and I will show you a liar. Visit Nkima. Link in description.